Dr. Gold in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex, quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs, relativity theories, worlds getting small, grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep, grazing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold, brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
All right, what's up, everybody? There we go. Nice. What's up, Zach, in the chat? Good to see you, Zach. Sorry, I haven't made your streams in the last couple days. I was a little busy. I was telling everyone I was at the Renaissance Fair over the weekend, which was super fun. I don't know, Zach, have you ever been to a Renaissance Fair? I feel like you'd be a person that would be an appreciator of this. So, yeah, this was my outfit at the Renaissance Fair. It was a golden two-door. I think the California one is like the Renaissance Fair because they have like renfair.com like as the URL. So but apparently it's not as big as it used to be. Like, I don't know, I guess they've downsized it over the years. That was super fun. I found a golden knight. It was pretty cool. I really wanted this armor. I think it was like $1,000 though. Umbrellas. More friends. More friends. And then I went to a Twitch meetup. I went to a TwitchCon meetup. Not TwitchCon, sorry. Like an LA Twitch group meetup. And these dudes here just like ripping through like $300 worth of magic cards. They were just doing like a big like, I don't know, I guess this is a thing. They just buy these massive booster packs and they just rip them all as like an activity. And then I ended up going to like some other bars, but I didn't have time to change my costume. So I just kept wearing this costume all night. It was pretty hilarious. Anyways, yeah, so that was the weekend. It was funny, I actually did go to it was called Ye Old King's Head, was the name of the bar that I ended up going to later that night to meet up with some friends. So it was already like kind of like a British old tavern pub style. And people just kept buying me free Guinness. They were just like, here. They're like, you look like I need to buy you a drink. I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, yes, tally ho, fair companion. I would appreciate some refreshments and imbibements. It was hilarious. Yeah, and then here was, I got pictures probably of the Twitch. It's a lot of Twitch people. These are all Twitch people. There's me. If you didn't know. If you don't know which one was me. This is the organizer. His name's Leader Killer. I was actually kind of making fun of him because I have this exact same shirt. It's one of my professor shirts I wear. And I got it at like Buffalo Exchange, which is kind of like a thrifting store like 2 years ago. And I was like, hey man, dude, I have your exact same shirt. I have it here. Let me show you. It's pretty fun. But yeah, it was cool to meet up with a bunch of other streamers. Just see what everyone's up to. A lot of variety. Every time I go to these things, it's interesting. There's always a lot of like variety streamers. Where do I got the picture? I got a picture of me teaching somewhere. I must. Where's a picture of me teaching? I know what I gotta do. I can go to my Google Photos, type in UCLA. You'll find it. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So this is my first day teaching at UCLA. Look at the shirt I'm wearing, right? It's the exact same shirt he's wearing. I was like, I got you.
Oh no.
Got the same shirt, dude. But yeah, there are a lot of cool people here. Some of them actually came by the stream yesterday, actually. They're like, oh, hey, I met you this weekend. I was like, cool. So anyways, yeah. That was the weekend. Super fun. Zach, I hope your streams have been doing well. Let's see what you've been up to. Let me go check the calendar. Do we have a schedule for the next 16 game coming on? If you guys don't know, Zach's another awesome math streamer. Good friend of ours. He codes organically. No vibe coding. Late May. Oh, fun. What's up? What's up, Zara? Good to see you. Sorry, I see all these DMs from you. Sorry, I haven't read them yet. If they're super important, let me know. Otherwise, I'll read them after I finish streaming. High Potential's live too. Cool. I want to meet High Potential. I think he's in like Florida or something. Oh, they're not important. Cool. All right. Well, I'll get to them. You can always talk to me. You can always DM me. My DMs are always open. But again, if you go to the website, actualofficehours.com, we have a schedule here. And this shows all the fun events. So it looks like Zach was doing some software development this morning. That's cool. I assume you're working on 16. What's up, Fembox? And then he's going to do some math and science stuff tomorrow. We'll be streaming as well. I have to stream earlier tomorrow, so I moved up tomorrow's time. But again, if you're ever wondering when we stream, this is the de facto calendar, and it's always the most up to date, like within the hour. It updates because it's synced directly to my like life calendar, and so if something comes up, I'll just move things around. It looks like Penn's got some stuff. I don't know what Tunic time is. That sounds kind of fun. And then yes, we have recess games on Friday. So yeah, it's part of our news. If you haven't checked out on the Discord, we got a vote this week. Go vote for what game you want us to play on Friday. We played Fall Guys last Friday, which was fun. So it looks like chess is taking the lead right now. So if you want any of those other games for us to play, go vote on there. Also, the Maddox tournament is still going on. If you're a part of that, the leaderboard's actually looking pretty spicy today. Actually, here, let me go find it. Let's go to Maddox. Let's go to the website real quick. Nice, 20 stream streak. Tunic is a game. Oh, good job. Tunic's also a thing of clothing right now. Okay, but if we go to compete, and I think click here on registered, you can see this is our league so far that's been going on. You have 2 hours and 5 minutes left. 2 days, 5 hours left. 22 people in it. That's cool. Keeps going up. Oh, all good, Gladiator. So it looks like the leaderboard so far, Adalea Waifu is in first with 1054 XP. Shantrix in second. Leela there. There's me, Machine Rex. Pineapple. That's you, Gladiator, in sixth. Good day, Dr. Gold, Dr. Zach. Good to see you, Fembox too. Yeah. Mathematic Fanatic. There is Gladiator. Sorry, Pineapple is Lucky Cat. Sorry, that's the other one. And then it looks like Ari's holding down 12th. I'm in 13th. So a lot of people ask me like, wait, how do you get XP in this? So for the next couple days, literally for the next 2 days and 5 hours, all you have to do is just go here to like the arena and just do any of the challenges. They have like some fun math puzzles, math and puzzles. They have memory things too. You couldn't join the league, but people are still joining though. Femvox is the thing. I think you can, because this used to say 21 participants this morning, and now it says 22. So some people are getting in somehow. So if you're registered, you see here it says like unregistered. It should say you're registered for this. If you're registered for the tournament and you click on view leaderboard, it'll be on the leaderboard. So there's a bunch of people tied for 15th because they have 0 points. But if you want to join, there is a channel for it, right? I made this. Some people are like, when did you announce this? I'm like, bro, what? I made so many announcements over the last week about this. I felt like I was like beating a dead horse. But anyways, go to announcements. And then here's the information on how you can try to join the league. There's a code. You let me know if it'll work. See, this is actually cool. Look, see, Arya is challenging me right now. Arya Cuddle's challenging me to a 1 minute's fastest finger match. Here, let's accept it. Let's just try doing it. This is cool. So people can like challenge. I have no clue what this is. Arya's probably gonna like curb stomp me though. Like,
Emotional.
all right, let's see.
Damn it.
Let's see. You can do it on desktop. You don't need the app. Okay, I got this. 10, 4. Wait. No, wait. If she answers them first. Oh, how does this work? Oh no. I think I've only won one of these so far. Arya, you just really get me here, dude. How are you doing this so quickly? 136. Come on. See, I can't even type them fast enough. Okay, I'm just gonna like admit defeat at this point. Oh, I'm getting smokers. I don't know. Yeah, how do you do this so fast in your head? See, I see 97, 22. Okay, I'm just gonna admit defeat at this point.
Oh no.
This would probably be faster on a phone because I could like type the numbers quickly. But yeah, I have to like look at my keyboard because I don't really have. I have a numpad somewhere else I could probably get. Yeah, I do have a numpad like over here that I could use. But anyways, yeah, there you go. I got absolutely curb stomped. But nice job, Arya. Anyways, I think I still get XP for that though. So yeah, so Arya did very well and beat me. Great, cool. But then if you go to compete, I should have gone up. I should get XP even though I got like absolutely like murdered. Oh, see, now it says 23 participants. You guys are joining somehow. No, I didn't get any XP for that. Oh, cool. You joined Matham? All right, great. Yeah. So again, you don't have to compete against other people. That will happen in the later rounds. Right now, you can just like compete against random people around the world. And I mean, Arya was cool. She told us, or he told us, whatever, that this has been around for like over a year, but they were surprised because it's mainly kind of a Southeast Asia thing, like India and whatever. And I think Arya's from somewhere in like Indonesia or Polynesia or something. But yeah, they have other things. You know, this is there's math. There's some puzzles. I don't know, what was this? We really liked this. What was this? Ken? This was super fun. I liked Ken. Let me see what cross math is. I'm curious. Here, this one, average time 1 minute and 22. Let's play today's puzzle. See what they got. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to like put something here. Okay, so 4 times something minus something equals 2. I think 4 times 3 minus 10 equals 2. Oh, I see. 4 plus something divided by something equals 12. Oh, fascinating. Oh, I see. It's like a crossword puzzle. Okay, I think 4 plus 72 is 76. 76, no. I need to get equal to 12. Fascinating. Divide by 12. Ooh, how do you do that? Okay, this is actually kind of a tricky puzzle. Something times 9 plus something is 89. Well, plus 89, that's kind of hard to get to, right? Y'all tell me in chat if you see something that's like super obvious that I'm not seeing. 10 plus something is 34. Also, I don't know if this is correct. Also, remember the order of operations for 1 down. So is it adding first and then dividing though, right? Oh, it is order of operations. Oh, interesting. Okay. Then I would do like let me think. 4, 5. 72 divided by 9 is 8. Okay. Ooh, okay, I like that. Yep. 72 divided by 9 is 8, and then it's 8 plus 4. Oh, so I didn't know it was PEMDAS. I thought it was just literal order of operations. Okay. So this is 81. 81 plus what is 89? That's 8. Cool. Okay, and then we figure out the last one. Nice. Today's average was 1:22. I got it in 2 minutes and 8.
My name is Jeff.
Okay, anyways. So, cool. You can see, like, the global leaderboard. So here, Rex did it earlier. Rex did today's puzzle. So this is fun. You can see people that are already as these are my friends, I guess, that I've added. This is my college. I don't know what my college. I guess I would have to add a college. I don't have a college. Maybe we could be a college. And then global. Man, some person did it in 4 minutes, 4 seconds. It's cheating. Absolutely cheating. Anyways, so from doing that, let's see. I think I would have. Did I go up in the leaderboard? I have at some point gone up. Let's see. I'm still 13th. Okay. Well, whatever. Play some stuff. I think it works. I think maybe you have to complete these. I think once you complete these quests, you get XP. Or maybe I'll have to see. But mess around, see what happens. Your XP should go up. And as long as you're in the top 10, I'm not going to take one of the top 10 places, so I'll let you guys take top 10. But top 10 will then get entered into the championship round. And that's when you only duel against each other. And then the winner of that gets $75. Second place will get $25. And then anyone who got into the top 10 will do another giveaway for $25. Also, anyone who signed up. If you signed up, we'll do a $25 giveaway as well. So go check it out. It's fun. I like it. I think it's a pretty well done app. I think it in terms of time stuff, it's easier to do it on your phone. But you can also do it on your desktop, and all you need is just like an email. So whatever. I know some people don't like giving their emails to like strange people and companies or whatever.
Oh no.
Just create another email. You should always have like what I call like a burner email, like just some email that you don't care about, just signing up for random things. And so that's what I use for this one. Anyways, cool. So there's that. There's the the game of the week, and then let's see what else. We're gonna try streaming to Kick today. I'm not pulling the Kick chat in because I know that's a bunch of degenerates.
Oh no.
But we are gonna try streaming there because that's kind of part of my outreach plan, to find the people who are getting lost on the Manosphere to bring them back to math and science. We're gonna do a crusade into the Manosphere to bring people back, or at least make them understand math and science, which maybe help other areas of their life. But okay. All right. That being said, let's start the stream. Help you guys out with some math and science, and here we go. Welcome everyone to Actual Education Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. This is live stream, helps you out with math homework, science homework, all sorts of fun stuff. Yeah, let's go live on Kick. Let's see what happens. I have no clue. I've never. We're trying out a new streaming platform today. Okay, and then let me get all our chats running. Good. Gold doing charity. I mean, we are a 501c3 nonprofit. We literally are a charity. Let's go live. Let's go live. Nice. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's working. Nice. Most important skill for EE major is learning to deal with mechie whining about their major. That's too funny. Alright, let's see. I'm curious. Alright, let's see. Oh, nice. We are streaming. Cool. It is working. Dope. Alright, we'll see. Here, I'll tell the people in their chat. Submit your question over our website, www.actualofficehours.com. Can I like pin messages? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's see what we got on the queue so far. That was the stream schedule. Let's go to the queue. Well, queue's already 6 questions. What? 1K? How do you have 5,000 votes? What? 1K. No. I'm sorry, 1K. You can't submit a question 5 hours. Sorry. Yeah, 5 hours before everybody else. You can submit it again if you want. Okay. Let me delete that one. Is there another way to bring up the league? Yes. So if you go to the Maddox page, what is it? www.maddox.com. And if you go to play on desktop, whatever. I already have it. Wait, I've already logged in, dude. What the hell is it? Ask me to log in again. Okay. Yes, continue. If you go here to compete, and then if you search contests here, if you type in actual, you should see it pop up. If it doesn't pop up, Femvox, because I know there might be some region issues with it. If you go to our Discord, there's a channel, and there's a guy named Alakeen. So here, I'll show it to you guys. Yeah, right here. So in our Discord, go to you'll see the announcements for it, and then here I tag this guy Alakeen. He's kind of our contact at Maddox, and if it's not, oh, interesting. Oh, you only earn XP when you play via the app on mobile. Ah, okay, good to know. Okay, so yes, you do need the app to earn XP. Okay, I see. Maybe they do that because it's easy to, I don't know, bot something on a PC to just cheat. So that's probably why they do this. But what's up, Joanne? My favorite person. I hope your family loves you. But anyways, go contact this person, Alkeen, and then they'll help you out. With if you can't get if you need to be manually added to it. All right, let's go spin the wheel, see whose question we're gonna go today, and let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling!
Tuma. I think Tuma, technically you submitted an hour earlier, so that's why you have so many votes. But okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow it just for this one. At least you weren't 5 hours earlier.
Oh no.
5 hours early is ridiculous. You can't do that. What's up, Angelica? What's up, Nathan? You already did this question? You don't want me to do this one?
Yeah, I already did that one.
Okay. All right, you want me to do this one?
It's in the chat.
What's up, chat? All right, here we go. Okay. To be honest, Tuma gets shafted by the wheel. I guess he does. Yeah. Okay, what's up with this one? What do you need?
Wait, what's shafted mean? Like, oh, like I don't.
Shafted means like you get like screwed over.
Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean shafted in like the literal sense of like.
Oh, like literally having a shaft like inserted.
Like viciously like.
Wait, don't say it. Don't say it. You can't say it.
Yeah.
We're on TikTok. Don't get us banned.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Oh no.
You couldn't see it, but I was doing, the intuitive motions as to what
Okay.
We're
gonna go with intuitive motions.
I don't know what it means still, but whatever.
Okay, you're good. You're okay, Angelica. You weren't cheating. We know you weren't cheating. Okay. What's up? You need to find DYDX, but it's parametric, yeah. Parametric.
So I actually don't know. So I did conics and calculus. I did plane curves and parametric equations. I don't know the derivative thing. I've never done that before.
Oh, okay. Well, this is just a chain rule. So, do you notice how y is a function of t? You have a doppelganger? Who's your doppelganger? Oh, breadsticks?
Breadsticks.
Breadsticks. Breasticles and breadsticks.
Ban him.
Oh, actually, today is National Lookalike Day, by the way. I will say, everyone says, before we start this question, everyone says my twin is either Ryan Gosling or Kieran Culkin.
That is so true.
I get Kieran Culkin all the time. People
you
say
actually look more
say
like
this.
him.
Yeah, people say I look like Kieran Culkin.
But you do kind of look like Ryan Gosling, just a little bit.
A little bit. I think during different parts of my life, I've looked like Ryan Gosling. Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
I could see like what's it called? Like a Bollywood Tobey Maguire.
Bollywood Tobey Maguire.
Bro, what?
Disqualified.
Not even.
Yeah, like if someone like wanted to cast Tobey Maguire, but they didn't have the money, so they just kind of like
so like a B-list, C-list.
Yeah, adjusted the angle so it like kind of looks like him if you're like maybe 25 beers deep.
There you go. 25. What?
Oh no.
Oh my god,
Good
25.
casual night.
Casual Monday afternoon.
I
Okay.
had like close to 30 once and threw up on some random chick's rug, and then I
That
had
would
to
be a
throw
bad
away.
time, dude.
That was a
Oh,
hilarious time, actually. It was awesome.
Oh my
That night
god,
was so much fun.
you
I think
guys.
I don't remember. it,
I
but-
remember being in college. Okay, let me do this. All right, so dy dx is the same thing as dy dt times dt dx. That kind of make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
The interesting thing here, though, right, is okay, to figure out dt dx. Oh, we'll do that in a second. Do you see how this cancels? I know math people are gonna get upset at me for this,
Oh
but it literally just cancels. It's just multiplying fractions, right? So doing this, you want to figure out what's the derivative of the y thing with respect to t, right? So what is dy dt if y is equal to 1 minus 2t?
Wait, do you have to substitute and then take the derivative?
No, don't substitute it in yet. Yeah, you could if you wanted to. I'll see. You get the same answer. I'll show you, but like this is another way just to do it. It's a chain rule.
Okay.
It's really just a chain rule.
So then you get -2, right?
Yeah, good. This is -2. Cool. Bingo. All right, so then we got to figure out what dt dx is. Okay, so we're gonna look at this.
Dx.
So x is equal to
good.
t squared.
With 2t.
So here's what you do. Take the derivative of both sides. This is where you have to kind of do like implicit differentiation. So what would the derivative of x be?
1. I mean,
1.
Wait.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would just be 1. Derivative of x is just 1. But then you would write like
Yeah.
dx, okay? What's the derivative of
Uh-huh.
t squared?
2t.
2t, good. And then you would write dt, okay?
dt.
Okay, so now if you want to figure out what dt dx is, this is where people get really mad at me.
Oh no.
Obviously, don't go
Yeah.
and do
All
that.
you do is
You
just
do whatever
divide
you
dx
like.
over here,
we
dude.
can't condone anything
divide-
of the sort.
We can't live.
dx,
Live.
just do it over here, and there, you get that dt dx
It's
is equal to 1 over 2t. Right? I think I
Okay.
did that right. Right? Yeah, is that dt dx? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah. You also could have just taken the square root.
I could have taken the square root and
Because
done it
you
as well.
gotta you gotta take the square root and then it
Yeah.
goes in.
Well, so here, what do they want dy dx in? They want it just in terms of t, right? So this is just equal to -2 over 2t. What, it's just equal to -1 over t, right? Did I do that right? I feel like I did.
Let me put it in. So it's
Yeah.
you said -1
-1 over
over
2t.
t
-1 over t, sorry, yeah.
over
Oh.
t. It's right. It's still kind of confusing. I don't know.
Okay.
So you took the derivative. You took the derivative of both of them, and then you substituted one into the other. Or
Okay,
X
yeah.
into Y, right?
Yeah, all right. So, yeah, all I did is, so I want dy dx, right? So that means I want the derivative of y with respect to x, okay? Y is
Okay,
not in terms of x, right? Y is in terms of t, okay? So
Yeah,
that means
yeah.
there needs to be an in-between step, which, Breasticles is right. I could have just replaced t here with something that had x. So I could have done this. I could have said that, oh,
Yeah.
well, t is equal to, I think technically plus or minus the square root of x.
Oh, I meant when you're taking the derivative, I thought it wanted it with dy dx with respect to x.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So
Right.
what they
that's why.
Well, no, he's saying that like
you were gonna
we could have
substitute
written
t
we
back
could
in.
yeah, this would have been -1 over the square root of x is what it would have been, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you could have got that same result, but,
But yeah, I think they want it in terms of t.
yeah, I
Right.
think so.
So that's where yeah, you could have written
Oh, because if you substitute it, then you get it in terms of in
X.
terms of X.
Yeah. So there's two key things here, right? There's taking the derivative with respect to a variable, and then there's like the derivative is a function of a variable, right? This is the
Yeah.
derivative of y with respect to x, but it's a function of t. Okay?
Uh-huh.
You could change this to be a function of x, but then this would have to be plus or minus the square root of x, like on the bottom. which I guess is not really a function, right? Because then, or is it a function? Because you get two different answers, right? It's not a function anymore.
I can try that. I can try that one too if you want.
No, I wouldn't. I don't think it's right. Because it's not a function.
Yeah,
at
I
that
wouldn't
point.
use it. It's
Yeah, I wouldn't use
probably simpler in terms of T. Anyway.
Yeah. So don't do this.
So
Um,
That was
the
just
steps, yeah.
my first thought to avoid the implicit stuff was just taking
Yeah.
the square root, so you just get straight dy dt. But
So the steps I should take is I should first differentiate both of them, and then
Yeah.
substitute.
The first thing I do, I would write out this. Write out like what you're trying to get, right? You're trying to figure out dy dx, and then figure out what the puzzle is to get to dy dx.
I didn't get that part. Hold on. So
Okay. So
you have both of them in terms of t.
well, no, not both in terms of t. This is the derivative of y with respect to t. Oh, you're saying x and y are both in terms of t. Correct.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
That is correct. That is correct. Yeah, but what I want is I want the derivative of y with respect to t times the derivative of t with respect to x, because then these cancel out, and then I
Where
have
did that
dy
one
over
come from?
dx.
To the one to the right.
This is the chain rule. So here, let me just show you like just real quick like where this comes from. Chain rule. Let's say, for instance, you have y is equal to I don't know, like 2x to the third plus x all to the 10th, right?
Yeah,
And-
you do
and-
10
and
and then the chain roll the inside.
Well, let's show you where that comes from. So they could ask you, for instance, like, what the fuck's dy dx, right?
Yeah.
But one way to do that would be to expand this out, right? By multiplying it by itself 10 times, but that would suck,
Yeah.
right? You don't want to do that. So what we do instead is I say, okay, I'm going to call this whole thing here u, so that now my function is y is equal to u to the 10th. Okay?
Uh-huh.
This looks nicer. Okay. Now, if I wanted to do, for instance, dy du, right, that would be 10 u to the 9th. Okay? But that's not dy dx, right? I'm trying to get dy dx. So you gotta think to yourself, okay, well, if I have dy du, what should I multiply this by so that I get dy dx? Well, if I do dy du times du dx, now I get my dy dx. Or here, let's think about like how you would do this without even like doing all this fancy shit. Okay, let's like move this over real quick. Yeah. All right. Let's remember, if you wanted to take the derivative of this, how would you do it? What would it be?
So it'd be 10 times
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
And then the derivative of that thing on the outside.
Right, and then times the derivative of this, which is what is that? 6x squared plus 1. Yeah.
And also minus 1 on this, yeah.
And then this
Okay.
power came down by 1. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what happened. Because I know you did this in your head, and maybe it didn't click, or you're not realizing that how the chain rule works here. If this is u, this part right here, this is dy du.
Uh-huh.
Because what you're effectively saying. Sorry,
picture
what?
of that written out. If you, I sent a picture of that written out if you want what you're saying there with the.
Oh, I
dy
see. Yeah, with the composite function. Yeah, that's another way to do it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pull that. Okay. Okay. So what you did here is you called this u, so that y was now u to the 10th, and you took the derivative of that thing, right? And that was 10 times whatever that shit was to the 9th, right? And so that's
Yeah.
why you got 10 times u to the 9th, but u was this thing in the middle, so you just you put it back in, all right?
Right.
And then this part you did right here, right? This was du dx. Because remember, u is this, so this is the derivative, right, of what's inside. But now you're doing it with respect to x.
Of u in terms of x, yeah.
Yes. So this is the chain rule. The chain rule is always like, right, you just call something like whatever box, and you're like, okay, do the derivative of that thing regularly, and then you got to multiply by the derivative of what was inside, like what you substituted out. That's the du dx. You're calling this whole thing here u. And then look, when you multiply these together, right? You get dy du, du dx, cancel, and then that gives you dy dx.
Mhm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Starting to click a little bit.
A little more. I'm gonna try to do it again.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
x
let me-
equal
let-
2t. Yeah.
Yeah,
Y.
let me paste in what Bresticles put in. 1 sec. Let me see. Dude, how? What resolution is this thing, dude? Okay, there we go.
It's probably pretty high. It's
Yeah, dude,
iPhone
like-
likes their high efficiency image, whatever.
Oh,
and it's like,
HEIC.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is the other way to think about it. It's a little bit more complicated. This is more like math, like formal math. But this is like the derivative of like a composite function. So this is like u of t of x. So in this case, u was equal to fuck what would that have been in this case?
You would be 2x cubed plus x.
No. I think u of t. Sorry, u of t would be equal to t to the 10th.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then,
yeah.
and then
you're right.
t of x would be equal to 2x cubed plus x. That's how this would work.
Mhm.
Yeah, a little bit more complicated, but yeah, this is like more technically correct. I'm more of a fan of like pictures and colors, but
So I just want to know after
Mm-hmm.
so we took the derivative of both the parametric equations, and
Yes.
then what did you do after that?
okay. So I figured out what dy dt was,
Yeah.
and then I also figured out what dt dx was, and then I multiplied them together. Now,
Okay.
figuring out dy dt is easy because you have y equals, so you just take the derivative of this, right? Super
So that's
super
it.
simple. Yeah. dt dx is a little bit more complicated because you don't have t equals.
Oh,
Right,
so
you
you
have
just gotta
x-
switch it.
Well,
You take the square root of that, and then you get it in terms of t, and then you take the derivative of that.
yeah. Does that work all the time though? I gotta think if it does. Yeah, if you
Makes
switched
sense.
it, you would have x to the 1/2 is equal to t. So then dt dx would be equal to 1/2 x to the minus 1/2, right?
Yeah.
The issue here though, right, is that if you plug this in for dt dx, now you're gonna have something with x's in it, and then here you have something with t's in it. So then you'd have to like resubstitute it again.
Hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because then it sucks. Because then you have two different variables. So I think the way you want it, you don't want to set this to like t equals. I think for this last one here, you want to do this implicitly, which is what we did here. So we had like x was equal
why
to.
do you need to multiply dy dt if you already have it? I mean,
what do you
dy.
mean?
Why do you need? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
To find dy dx, you need to multiply dy dt by dt dx.
Yes,
But where did you get that from? Like, oh my god, I'm just confusing myself.
you're okay because look, these cancel, and now you get dy dx.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
So, fair enough. Okay.
Femvox says you probably want the answer in terms of x. They apparently accepted it in terms of t though, Fem. So yeah, I don't know. It depends like what they want. they didn't really tell you much here, unfortunately.
I don't know.
They
I'm
were
gonna
just
go
like,
play
just-
soccer.
I'm gonna go play
Oh
soccer.
no.
Can I have a band coin, please?
Yeah, of
No,
course. Yeah,
sorry.
of course. Yeah. Wait, did we finish this question? Are you done? You're like, just like, give
Yeah,
me
I'm
fucking
done.
coins now, dude.
No, that's not what I meant.
He's like, give me your goddamn coins. I'm out of here, dude.
I told people I would play with them, and I didn't realize you were gonna stream, and now I feel like
Wait.
I'm being rude to them.
What do you mean you didn't realize I was gonna? You know I'm gonna stream, dude. There's a calendar, bro. What do you mean you didn't
I
realize
know,
I was
but
gonna
I
stream?
didn't know that. I didn't look
Oh
at the calendar.
no.
That's my fault.
Do you have a watch? Do you own a watch? Do you own like a
No.
watch on your wrist? No. See, this is the problem. You guys need
Okay.
watches. You guys need watches. Okay. All right. Here, I will save the screenshot. I'll put it in there. I'll give you your bond coin. Go play soccer.
That's dope.
Okay. Bye.
Peace. Puma. I didn't realize you were streaming. What? I'm pretty consistent when I stream. It's a pretty set schedule. All right. Good job, Tuma. Let's go put that Dr. Gold the Goat. Yes, nice. Thank you. We're gonna go put that in our stream. So in our channel, homework help. There's Tuma's question, and then gonna where's my downloads? Uh-oh, my mouse has low battery. Hopefully it survives through the next 2 hours. If it dies, I might have to go get a battery. There we go. Alright, then you get a coin for it. Tuma. Nathan. Alright.
Let's go gambling!
No. Let's go find the next question that we're gonna go do. Wait, Tuma submitted another one? Oh, we already did that one. Right, sorry. Let me get rid of his other one. Yeah, number 1. We already did that one. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he had 2 questions. Okay. It's good now. It's fixed, Gladiator. You are now the top, number 1 to win it. Yep. Again, remember, if you want you want yours to get picked, go click the upvote button. Get yourself some more votes. All right, let's go figure out who the next winner is going to be for our question. Let's choose and let's go.
Let's go gambling!
Fembox, it's you. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got for Fembox? Ooh, this is a tough question.
Aw, dang it.
Let's see what we got. Okay, let's go set it up. Copy. Paste. There we go. Okay, cool. Given that sine to the 10th of x plus cosine to the 10th of x is 11 over 36, find sine to the 12th of the x plus cosine to the 12th of x as a fraction lowest terms. Extra credit if you solve it without calculators or AI. Oh, I think it looks fun. Use Zach's identity. What? Yeah, we do like Zach's identity. Okay. All right. So sine to the 10th of x plus cosine to the 10th of x is equal to 11 over 36. And we want to figure out when it's equal to the 12th. Okay, I think I do want to use Zach's identity, right? Which is to rewrite these in terms of e to the pi I stuff, yeah? So if we were to write this, so what is it? Sine of x equal to
It's, yeah, e to the...
e to the ix,
well,
right?
you write it. Yeah, plus, or not plus, minus.
Minus e to the minus ix?
Mm-hmm.
All over 2i?
Yeah, 2i.
Okay, and then cosine's plus, right?
Yeah, and no I.
And no I. Just over 2.
Yes.
Okay, but then we're going to raise that to the 10th power. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, I think I know how we're going to do this. Wait, let me think. I want to know what... Okay, my question is, what is sine to the 12th of x plus cosine to the 12th of x? Equal to, like, question mark? So this is the same thing as sine to the 10th of x times sine squared of x plus cosine to the 10th of x cosine squared of x, right? And I was like, is there a way to like factor something out or something, right? I would love for this to just be 1 and just solve for it. You could write cosine squared as 1 minus sine squared. Oh, I could actually. That is another good point. Okay, so yeah, let's shift that around. I think okay, you're saying maybe for this one. What's that 1K? Oh, 1K.
Yeah, 'cause you write it as that, then you have a sine squared term that you should be able to pull out of at least 2.
So this is 1 minus cosine to the 12th of x. Or sorry, 1 minus sine. 1K, can you submit your question again? You submitted it like 5 hours early and it was like way too high in the queue. But if you submit it again,
No, I don't think you can do it like that. Not to the 12th. You can factor out a cosine squared, so you get cosine to the 10th.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay,
multiplied
all
by
right.
1 minus sine squared.
All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, cosine squared x, cosine to the 10th of x What's up, Justin? Is today Monday? Yes, we got Monday Night Math tonight. Awesome, Justin. I'm happy for this. Right, okay, sorry. Cosine squared. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Okay. So this is 1 minus sine squared x cosine to the 10th x. And then I think what I want to do is I want to write this as sine squared x sine to the 10th x, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we can start to distribute some stuff. So we got sine squared x sine to the 10th x plus cosine to the 10th x minus sine squared x cosine to the 10th x. And then this I can pull out. I can say this is the same as sine squared, and this is going to be sine to the 10th x minus cosine to the 10th x. And then we're going to say plus cosine to the 10th x. Interesting. But I only know what the sum of them is. I don't know what the difference of them is.
Well, you could say that either you're set like sine to the 10th x. Oh, I think I see. So if you say sine to the 10th x.
Oh, is this minus cosine to the 10th x?
Minus cosine to the 10th.
No, you mean 11 over 36 minus cosine to the 10th, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. All right, so then let's use this all the way down. Okay. Yeah, let's say sine to the 10th x is equal to 11 over...
I think even a bit easier is if instead we said,
replace this one maybe with a sine? We replace this one with this one maybe?
Actually, wait, hold up. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, 1K. Yeah, you can't... 1K, just take a screenshot of the screenshot. Just take a screenshot of the... Yeah. It doesn't let you upload the exact same image. Yeah, because that's because someone... was it a couple months ago, uploaded like 600 photos of Shrek.
Oh no.
And I had to put like some restrictions so that people can't keep uploading photos of Shrek. Yeah. If you just take a screenshot of the screenshot, it'll be fine.
Never mind. Sorry, I was tweaking.
You were tweaking?
What
were you tweaking with?
Yeah, for some reason I thought for a second I like seen the top line real quick, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, you could just substitute for what sine of x or sine to the 10th of x is, and then the cosines cancel, and they in fact do not cancel.
Yeah, they unfortunately don't.
But
I think it's because of this minus
for
sign is the problem.
Yeah, if they were plus it would, but yeah, I would still try like a substitution for the 11 over 36, and then because you'll get like 11 over 36, and then
I think I'll just get a bunch of sine squares, right? Right, and then we'll just rootsy this whole thing or something. I don't know. Yeah. What if I just put everything in terms of sine? Right.
Yeah. Put everything in sine or cosine. Probably be easiest.
Yeah. So let's do that. Let's do everything in terms of sine.
Also, if you do that first substitution for sine, one of the cosines, or it becomes 2 cosine to the 10th, and I think there's something you can do there.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get a 2 from here as well.
Oh,
we'll get a 2 from here.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Watch. Okay. Sine squared of x. This is gonna be sine to the 10th of x, and then I'm gonna say plus sine to the 10th of x, right? Because it's minus and minus. And then we're going to say minus 11 over 36. And then we're going to say plus 11 over 36 minus sine to the 10th of x. We're asking, like, what is this? So this is going to be sine squared of x, 2 sine to the 10th of x, minus 11 over 36, plus 11 over 36. Oh, you know what I see? I think this is a quadratic breasticles. Yeah. I think so. I think this is going to turn into a quadratic. Well, maybe not. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to think. There's like some... This is clever. It's a quadratic in sine to the 10th. Yeah, right? Yeah, it is. I think.
It looks a lot. The only thing that would concern me about it would be the sine squared.
Yeah, this one out here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just multiply.
We could do it as a. We could do it as a. It's not a quadratic necessarily, but as a polynomial in sine squared. Because sine to the 10th is going to be. Well, so sine to the 10th would be, right? If we say let u equal sine squared, then sine to the 10th would be u to the 5th.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then you would get like a u. Yeah, 2u to the 6th minus 11/36 u.
U 2u to the 5th minus 11/36 plus 11/36 minus u to the 5th, right? Is equal to question mark?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is that? 2u to the 6th minus 11/36u plus 11/36 minus u to the 5th is equal to what? Okay, I don't know. You want me to do the rational roots theorem with this?
I think the problem though is that we don't know if we're solving for a root. We don't know what the equation is equal to.
Yeah, we actually don't. We have no clue. It has to look something like this eventually, right? Oh man, it's a tricky one. I thought there might be something nice for it. Maybe is there like some sum to product shit that we're missing out on?
The only thing I could really think is with the 2. I think we could reduce the order of sine like one more time by using a. I want to say it's a double angle. I forget some of my trig identities. We might be able to get some simplifications from a double angle. Because 2 sine cosine is equal to sine of 2 theta, right?
Oh,
and then
okay.
from the sine squared term, we could get a cosine, I believe.
But then I gotta deal with double angles. I don't want to deal with the angle being different, right?
Well, but like in the very last line, we already have that 2 there.
Oh, I see. For this, you mean?
So if we were to say like sine squared is equal to 1 minus cosine squared,
I could get a sine
multiply them and then use our double angles to.
Or there's the put everything into e to the pi I. Do this. The issue is like, dude, this is gonna get really gross. Like doing this to the 10th power.
Yeah, that's a lot of writing.
I feel like I wanted something here. Like, I liked writing it as kind of the original thing with just a sine squared and a 1 minus sine squared. Because this is like close. Eleven over 36 is such a suggestive fraction. 36 minus 11 is a perfect square. Ooh, okay. So I think we're on the path with the squares, and also like, yeah, what 6 squared is 36, 5 squared is 25. We had some shit here with 5s and 6s. Oh man, I feel like this was. I feel like I felt the most comfortable here, and I just wanted this to like become a fraction, and then I don't know how we were gonna deal with the lone cosine to the 10th though. Let's see, 11 minus sine to the 10th.
I have one other idea that I believe is possible, but I believe it would be a major pain in the ass.
Okay, I'm about like 20 seconds away from just throwing this. I'm gonna throw this into an LLM. I'm sorry, Femvox. Because I just don't see it.
I'll take the partial credit.
Okay. She's going in. We're sending her to the great trash receptacle of ChatGPT. I just want to see like, you know, maybe it comes up. If I can see like the initial path it's taking, then I can maybe like follow it a little bit more. Okay. So they did the A to the 5th, B to the 5th. Use the power sum recurrence for two numbers with a sum A plus B equals a 1 and a product P equals A times B. Define. Oh, see, I don't know this.
Oh no.
I should have probably thought of that because I did that
What
in class,
is this?
like,
What is this?
a couple weeks ago.
The power sum recurrence? Dude, what is this? I've never heard of this. Okay. A to the 5th, B to the 5th is this. For two numbers with a sum A plus B is equal to 1. I see. Sine squared plus cosine squared is equal to 1. Great. And a product P equals AB. Define that. Then U to the n, U sub n is equal to S U n minus 1 minus P U n minus 2. Oh, okay. So U0. Oh, I see. Okay. Right, okay. Given you... Oh, I see. Okay. This is cool. I've never seen this. But fun. You know what? I'll just here, just for the sake of time. I'll just link this to people if they want to see it. Because I feel like we gave it a solid effort, and we did get to kind of here-ish, but yeah, so none of this worked. This was a rabbit hole that was never gonna work. This is kind of the nice thing of ChatGPT is I know immediately that I don't need to keep going down this path. Like this wasn't gonna work, right?
I'm going down my rabbit hole right now. I want to see if it works.
All right, you want to see if it works? Okay, here I'll explain real quick.
I'm throwing mine into ChatGPT. I'm not going to waste my time trying to solve
okay.
it.
So the main idea was to introduce the variable P equals sine squared cosine squared. Oh, you haven't seen the power sum recurrence? You haven't seen that? Well, how did you do it, Femvox?
I think I'd seen it in like my foundations of real numbers course, or at least something similar.
Oh, Justin's like the first time I've seen it as well.
It was some. Let me check in my book. It's like a recurrence, or at least I'd seen a similar recurrence identity for continued fractions.
A times B, right? They said A times B is equal to P. And this is this is it. For two numbers, if they add up to 1 and they have a product A times B. Oh, you worked it. Okay, so Femvox got it by getting everything in terms of sine squared cosine squared. Okay. That's not a way to do it, I guess. it says that the u sub n is equal to a to the n plus b to the n. So we need... Okay. And so we'd say, so... sine to the 10th of x plus cosine to the 10th of x is equal to 11 over 36, and that's the same thing as a to the 5th plus b to the 5th is equal to 11 over 36. And so I would say that, so u5 is equal to a to the 5th plus b to the 5th, which is equal to 11 over 36. Okay, so then we got to figure out like what, which, yeah, okay, that's where the sine squared cosine squared comes, because AB equals P, and so P is equal to AB, which is equal to sine squared x cosine squared x. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Okay, so U0, that's a to the 0 plus b to the 0, which that's just equal to 2, right? U1, that's a to the 1 plus b to the 1, which is sine squared plus cosine squared. Right, because here, I'll just write out what they would be. This is always just 2. This is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. This is sine squared plus cosine squared. That's equal to 1. And then here's the relationship. So U2 is equal to S, where S is equal to 1. So that would be 1. The term before, which is equal to 1. And then minus the product. So that's sine squared x cosine squared x. So whatever. I guess we would say just minus AB. And then UN minus 2, that would be times 2. Which I think, is that what they had? Is that what they said? Oh, okay, they just say times P, 2P. Yeah, okay. Got it, okay. So then U3 is again equal to 1, and then it's 2 before it, so that's... Sorry, it's 1 before it. So that's 2 minus 2P. And then that's minus 1P. This actually gets kind of complicated, right? Because now U4, again, is the sum. But then I got to go 1 back. So that's going to be 2 minus 2P minus 1P. And then I have to do minus P times 2 back. So minus P times 1 minus 2P? This is going to become something with like squares in it. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, you can't simplify them. Exactly. And I probably should have, right? This was just 1 minus 2P. This is 2, so minus 4P minus 1P. So this is 2 minus 5P. Which, let's make sure. I think that's what they had, right? Wait, for U3? No, they had 1 minus 3P. Wait, 1 sec. Oh, man. Someone posted it on a forum from AOPS site. Apparently it's from an old AIME. What's AIME? What is that? American Institute of Math Education or something? Oh, sorry. No, this is... Sorry. Minus 2P minus 1P is minus 3P. Dumb. Got you. Right. Okay. Right. This is 2 minus 3P. Okay. So then... And that would be equal to minus 3. So that's going to be 2 minus 3P minus P, so minus 4P. And then plus P squared? Plus 2P squared? Oh, invitational? Okay. Minus 4P plus 2P squared. Okay, we're good there. Okay. Finally, this one. So it's equal to 1 behind it. So that's going to be 2 minus 4P plus 2P squared. And then minus P times 2 back. So then that's 2 minus 3P. This gets quite ugly, honestly. So what is that? Minus p minus 2p, so it's minus 6p. And then we have 2p squared minus 3p squared. So it's minus p squared. Oh, sorry, 2p squared minus minus, so it's 5p squared. And then I think it's just 2. So 2 minus 6p plus 5p squared. I have another 1. Where are they getting that from? Fuck. Where's the 1? The constant U4 should be 1. Yes. This should have been 1 minus 2p. Yep. Oh, man. That starts messing up a lot of things. Oh, wow. This is just like a whole mess. Yeah. I'm going to switch this. Okay, there you go. Got it. I got it. That switches. That switches. Now this is 1. Okay, minus 4p, so it's minus 5p. And then that's plus the plus 5p squared. Should be the same. Yeah, minus 5p plus 5p squared. I'm going to need you to do U6 and U7. I think we just have to do U6 though, right? Because if we're trying to find sine to the 12th, cosine to the 12th, we just need U6, right? Okay, this whole thing here was equal to 11 over 36, which I don't know where the power sum recurrence comes from. Actually, I mean, chat knows, I guess. Anyways, this is 1 minus 5p plus 5p squared, and then it's minus p, and then it's from 2 back, so then it's gonna be 1 minus 4p plus 2p squared. So let's see what we get there. So I get minus 5p minus p, so it's minus 6p. And then I have 1. And then I have 5p squared, so I'm going to say plus 10p squared. And then minus 2p to the third. I think that's right. Oh, they did it this way. Okay, sure. Oh, because you could have just done it from U5 and U4. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I see. Yeah. You can just solve for it. Okay. This is kind of a mess of a quadratic to solve, I guess. But yeah, they multiply by 36 to get the 11. And then they divide by 5 to get to that. And then you get p as this. And then if p was 5/6, interesting, they say it's too large. Sine squared plus cosine squared can't be 5/6. I guess not. So then p equals 1/6. Okay, whatever. Okay. Solve. P equals 1/6. And then take this, plug it into there, and then you'll get 13 over 54. I'm gonna save the audience some time here and not go through the whole thing. Okay, cool. Why does the 5/6 not work? Is it because sine squared cosine squared can't be? Let me think. How does that work again? Sorry. Oh, because it's sine of 2 theta, isn't it? Sine squared cosine squared x. No. Multiplied. I thought there was some nice identity for this. No, it's the p has a max of a 4th. Yeah. Okay. Because it's a half times a half, I guess. Square root of 2 over 2. Squared. Squared. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I mean, we could ask, like, Where does the... What was it called? Where does the power sum recurrence come from? Just curious. Yeah, it's telescoping. When you add two exponentials, the result obeys a linear recurrence. This is how Fibonacci comes from roots of a quadratic. Okay. So they say if you define a plus b equals s and ab equals p, and then a and b are roots of t squared minus st plus p. Jesus, isn't it lovely, right? So each of the a and b individually satisfies this. Okay, cool. And then they multiply them both by n to the minus 2, b to the n minus 2. To get, alright, as a function of n, and then they add them together. And then, yeah, this is un minus 1, this is un minus 2. Very cool. That's cool how it comes around. Anyways, cool. Good question, Femvox. I appreciate it. It was cool. A fun math challenge.
It turns out I wasn't going crazy. Solve this with a differential equation too.
Wait. Did you say you could solve it with a differential equation?
Yeah, you could set up a differential equation to solve it.
Oh, okay. Do you wanna post that solution in the when I post Femvox's question?
Yep. Yeah, I'll write it out. I threw it in chat to make sure it was possible first. I haven't done it myself.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice, good
I was
question.
about to spend a very long time
Umpteen hours
solving
just
it
like
just to
getting
figure out
wrecked.
that it's like not possible yet.
Damn it!
Yeah, don't do it. Don't take the emotional damage. Okay, cool. All right, let's go see. What are the questions we got on the queue so far? Gladiator, equity, besticles, and 1K. Let's go spin for a winner.
Let's go gambling!
It's you, equity. Ooh, write the parametric equations. More parametric equations today. You guys have been doing a lot of parametric stuff. Okay.
Yeah, Calc, you can start it.
I mean, this is a circle, right? And then this is, I don't know, like, this is a hyperbola. This is a parabola. This is a hyperbola. And this is an ellipse. So, do I need to figure out, like, what the r theta forms of these things are?
I think it means like one in a parametric in T. I think.
Or like a parametric in terms of theta, I guess, right? I'm trying to think how this works.
I guess you could, but
What's
I think normally when they ask for it,
For the first one, use x as your parameter and you're done. Oh, I see. You can just say like...
is that wrong?
Well, here's what you can say, right? You can say x minus 2 is equal to t, right? So, I don't know. X equals t plus 2. And then you can say that y is equal to... what is that? T squared minus 6? Oh, I mean like x equals 2 plus 2 sine t. 2 plus 2 cosine t. For 13. Yes, I do remember cosine squared, sine squared. Yeah, I know how that works for a circle. But that's when it's centered at the origin. If you want it shifted, right? Let me think here. Shifted and expanded, yeah. I mean, this one is like, it's an ellipse. Bro, why is everyone doing trig? Yes. Gotcha. Okay, right. So for a circle of radius 2, right? Because that's what this is. You would have that x is equal to 2 cosine t. Cosine theta, but whatever. You can say t as well. Actually, whatever. Fuck it. Just say theta. It's parameterizing theta. Y equals 2 sine theta, right? And then this needs to be shifted to the left. No, sorry, to the right. Right to up 3. Okay, so your x coordinate now becomes x plus 2. So you would say x is equal to 2 plus 2 cosine theta. And then y is equal to 3 plus 2 sine theta. Trig is God's gift to humanity. Yeah, all the students, do they hate trig, dude? They're just like, oh man. They get so sad about trig.
I won't lie, I'm also a little bit of a trig hater.
I was a trig hater when I was in college, definitely. Because, I don't know, I kind of just like waved my hand at it in high school. I was like, man, I'm never going to see this sine and cosine shit, right? Anymore? No, right? And then my first physics class was waves, and it's all sines and cosines.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm only slightly a trig hater because I kind of believe that when they teach trig, they should first teach hyperbolic trig before they teach normal trig. Because I feel like when I've talked with people that struggle a lot in trig, their problems are, they're like, I have no idea where any of this shit comes from. I have no idea what's going on. They're just throwing a bunch of identities at me and I'm supposed to memorize them and know how to use all of them. But hyperbolic trig is stuff that it's made entirely of stuff that they've seen before, they understand, and there are analogous identities, and most of the identities can be derived from the exponential forms. So I believe that if you can start by showing them hyperbolic trig and showing where all of this comes from, and then say like, hey, this part you may not understand yet, but when you do e to the ix, you get this normal trig, and the same ideas and processes come to derive these trigonometric identities, and then people can have an actual understanding as to what they're working with, rather than like
memorize all of them,
just kind of being thrown into the fire and told to memorize sheets on sheets of trig identities.
I think the unit circle is a very beautiful thing to like kind of show trig. I mean, to me the unit circle makes the most sense.
With
and then like all this shit can be just derived from like
a unit hyperbola too.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, honestly, like right. I haven't done much hyperbolic. I've only really just done regular trig. Like hyperbolic.
It's like a lot like it. Just instead of using a
see, Femvox says Breasticles, please do a stream on hyperbolic trig. I want to know more. Yeah. I would like to watch that stream as well. Yeah, because honestly, I don't ever fucking touch hyperbolic trig.
Oh no.
I think hyperbolic trig is awesome, and I think it. I like it because anytime I have to do a substitution, like a trig sub, I can usually just do a hyperbolic substitution and not have to worry about if I'm fucking up a plus or a minus.
Well, this is how their teacher did it for 13. See, this is how I did it. I'm like, oh, this is circle of radius 2, but it's like shifted. Let's see what they did. Did the answer just square root? What do you mean square root? Sorry, wait, why is there a minus 3? Why is there a minus 3? Shouldn't it be plus 3? Right, because this is circle goes to the right too. So that should make it plus. Why are they putting... Yeah, okay, the plus makes sense. But then, y plus 3, that's a shift Oh, wait. No, you're right. You're right. Sorry. Oh, I fucked up, dude. This is down 3. My bad. It's x minus h, y minus k. That's what sorry. I was getting confused with like just normal transformations. Sorry, this is -3. There we go. Yeah. Yes, thank you. It's x minus h. I don't know why I thought the y was different. Y minus k squared equals r squared. Circles are nicer than hyperbolas. Change my mind.
I can't. I agree with that. But I think hyperbolic trig is nicer than normal trig.
Yeah. Let's see. Yes. So, did the answer just square root x minus 2 squared over 4 to x minus 2? One sec. Yes. I mean, what they said is that, okay, if I rewrite it in this form, then it should look like this whole thing is cosine squared, this whole thing is sine squared, and it's equal to 1. And so if cosine squared is equal to this whole thing, cosine is equal to this. And then if sine squared is equal to this whole thing, then sine is the square root of that. Yeah. For ellipses, circles, and hyperbolas, think Pythagorean identities. Okay. How can they set cosine? Okay. So, well, no. Here's what they're saying. They're saying this whole thing here. They're saying all of this is cosine because you have cosine squared. Okay. So they're saying, oh, wait a minute. One sec. Yeah. Okay. Wait. This is the same thing as this is 2 and this is squared. So it's like the whole thing is squared. That's what they did. Right? This would be 2, and then this whole thing is squared. So now you have, right? The whole cosine is being squared. And so this is the whole cosine. So cosine is x minus 2 over 2. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Kind of the same thing here. I see this and immediately I get rid of this. I say this is the same thing as 2 squared. Boom. I guess you can do the same thing for this, right? You're just gonna say, okay, cool. This is the same thing as 3 squared. This is the same thing as like 4 squared. So you can say that cosine theta, right, is equal to x over 3. So x equals 3 cosine theta. And then you say y is equal to... You'd say that sine theta is equal to y plus 2 over 4. So that means y equals 4 sine theta minus 2. And I don't know. I mean, I can kind of see this, right? Because this defines, right, the minor axis. This defines like the major axis. This one, I think this is 1 minus. Wait. This is. All right, 1 second. It's 1 plus tangent squared equals secant squared, right? So this is the same thing as secant squared of x minus tangent squared of x is equal to 1. Or we're going to say secant of theta. In order to get that minus sign, right? So this tells me that secant of theta is equal to y minus 3 over 2. And that tangent of theta is equal to x plus 1 over 3. So yeah, cool. So then y equals 2 secant theta plus 3, x equals 3 tan theta minus 1. Why can't you use cosecant cotangent? You could. Yeah, you could. I guess you could. I mean, either works, I think. I think this one looks nicer. Isn't there like a different minus sign with the cosecant cotangent one? Bro, I never put together that Minkowski space is hyperbolic. Oh, no, you're not dumb, dude. I never knew that either. Sorry, where are they? Where are the identities? Yeah, you could do cosecant, cotangent. Yeah, you totally could. It's the same. Because cosecant squared minus cotangent squared is also equal to 1. Yeah, both these work. I'm pretty sure you could. I think either one of these would be okay. How's it the same? I don't know. They just kind of. No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sine is for y. Yes. No. You are right that y is equal to r sine theta. This is strictly in like circular space though. This is in polar coordinates for like describing circles. Y does not always equal sine in the case of hyperbolas. Yeah, y equals sine theta only works in like circular geometry. Or circular symmetry or whatever you want to call it. Or like ellipsoid. Why not? Oh, it's because it just doesn't. Like, what? If you're describing circular shapes, Equity, then yes. I agree that y will always be associated with sine. Right? If it also it also depends like where you're measuring theta from and stuff, right? I mean, if you have like a pi over 2 shift, then it becomes cosine. But yeah, sure, yeah. In this geometry, yes, y is always equal to sine theta. I agree with that. But in this case, sorry, you have y minus x. So I think how this works. Is that this one or is it this one?
It should go out to the sides, I believe.
Which one is it? Is it fuck, which one is it? This is x squared minus y squared. Okay, so it goes up. Yeah. So that's this one, I guess, yeah? That's this.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It
Yeah,
should go
and look,
up.
Equity, this is very much like not a fucking circle, dude. Right? If it was a circle like this, then yes, then I'd be cool with saying like y is equal to sine, but it's not, right? Maybe if you had it this way. So for instance, if you had x squared minus y squared, then it behaves like this. Then well, then your identity changes, right? So then secant gets attached to x and tangent gets attached to y. And then I don't know, secant's 1 over.
Yeah, and I don't know if they've done this yet in that course, but you could also do just a direct hyperbolic substitution.
Yeah, I don't think any do caution.
So there's
Oh no.
I know what you
if
want to
it's if it's calc 2 they might do, but if it's like pre-calc they wouldn't. But the in hyperbolic space it's just the analogous substitution.
Yeah, let's say hyperbolic.
Yeah, so you do your x is your a cosh of u and your y is your b sinh of u.
Okay. Yes. Here you go. So you'd have cosh squared minus sinh squared is equal to 1.
Yeah, because instead of using a unit circle, it uses a unit hyperbola.
Gotcha. Okay. But again, yeah, this one would still have y being associated with cosh, not with sinh. Again, because it depends whether it's arranged this way or it's arranged this way.
Why would what? No, why? I think y would still be sinh. Oh wait, no, yes.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
Because
You're right. I keep. That's I always they throw me for a loop. I keep thinking that it's x minus y. But yes, you're right.
No.
All right.
When
Does that make sense?
Minus signs.
Does that make sense, Equity? You don't need to do this one. I mean, it is cool. This one is cool, but probably not necessary. Okay, you're very welcome, dude. Nice. Yeah, cool. Great. was fun. I feel like I learned stuff. I know I've done that at like some point in my life, but I just don't remember it. And now I'm doing it again. Okay, let's add that. Market is done. Equity. Equita. Alright, let's see what else we got on the list. Gladiator and Breasticles neck and neck here. 46 to 34. Who is it going to be? Let's go choose a winner.
Let's go gambling!
It's Gladiator. Breasticles, are you shadow banned today, dude?
No, I had to come up with a problem in like 5 minutes, so I didn't get a problem in quick enough.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's fine. I'm currently eating Cheez-Its anyway, so.
Ooh, Cheez-Its. Question
Yeah,
got cut
it
off.
wouldn't have-
I like Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are fucking dope. Do you remember when Taco Bell did like the crazy huge Cheez-It?
I don't think so, but I do remember when Taco Bells were also Pizza Huts.
Really? No.
Yeah,
They were
that
like
was
combined?
peak. Yeah, you don't remember that?
I remember when there was like, what was it, like Del Taco was the same as like Green Burrito or something?
No, I think it was.
Taco
I
Bell's the
don't
same as
remember
Pizza
if
Hut?
A&W was part of it, but yeah, you would go into Taco Bell and there would be a Pizza Hut in the Taco Bell. I remember as a kid because my sister didn't really like Taco Bell.
Oh, you're fucking right,
but
dude.
there was Pizza
Oh,
Hut
damn, dude.
and Taco Bell in
There
the
was a
same
collab,
place.
dude. There was a collab.
So yeah, it's like I think each company like on its own wasn't making enough money or some shit or something like that. I don't really know.
I remember
But
there's
yeah,
there's
they were together.
There's an interesting fact here. So apparently, like Taco Bell doesn't even exist really to sell food. It primarily is propped up and exists to sell Pepsi.
Oh yeah, that I remember. But I think A&W sometimes you would find triple locations that were like Taco Bell, A&W, and Pizza Hut.
There we go. Yeah, Taco Bell was owned by PepsiCo from 1978 until 1997, and has a lifetime contract for Pepsi sales. So Pepsi purchased Taco Bell just to expand their drinks, which is too funny.
Yeah, that
Which I
checks
guess
out.
makes sense for like, you know, yeah, Baja Blast and all that stuff, right? That's all. Mountain Dew's all Pepsi, yeah.
Yeah, Mountain Dew's Pepsi.
What's the Coca-Cola equivalent of like ridiculous energy drinks?
I think it was
Is it Monster? Is Monster theirs?
no, I think it's the yellow one.
Oh, like Surge?
I forget. It's like mellow yellow or something like that.
Mellow Yellow. Oh yeah, I think you were right.
Yeah.
Mellow. Yes. Okay, Mellow Yellow. Yes. Highly caffeinated, citrus flavored soft drink. Interesting. Yes, it was Yellow Mellow. Ah, very cool. We learn something every day. Okay. I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell. We're at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
It's a set containing Taco Bell and Pizza Hut.
I guess
It's a
apparently
subset of
there's sometimes the triple stack, dude. Throw
yeah,
KFC
the KFC Taco Bell combo.
Throw the KFC
I'll
on
throw
it as
them
well,
together.
dude. Dude, this is the definition of just like slop, dude. It's just like go to the slop corner and go.
No,
go-
that's not slop. That was like peak. That was when America was still America.
America was doing it for the love of the game still.
Well, I think that's where we went downhill. I
Yeah,
think that
I like this.
right. I'm putting this on record. This is my theory as
Okay,
to
on
why
record.
the world
On record
went to the world's gone to shit.
All right,
it's 'cause
world
we
went
got rid of
downhill.
See,
It's because we got rid of
Taco
fast food.
Bell. No, think about it. We live in three-dimensional space.
Okay.
Taco Bell. We got Pizza Hut, and we got KFC.
Yeah.
Those are our eigenvectors for life. Those are our eigenvectors, and we got rid of our eigenvectors, and that's why the world went to shit.
Yes, they're no longer occupying the same space. It's unfortunate, dude.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly. And that's when the world went downhill.
When it all went downhill. I had KFC actually the other day. They had a deal. T-Mobile was giving out like free chicken sandwiches, and I was like, oh, I'll go check it out. So it actually wasn't bad. I mean, it was free. It was a free chicken sandwich. Quite
I
nice.
like their the big box. Also, because if you order on Uber Eats, a lot of the time they have a buy one get one, so you just get 2 full meals for
Nice.
Same price, up price.
All right, let's help out Gladiator here. It says Rocco and Biff, Biff, are 2 koala bears that are foraging for food in the eucalyptus tree. Suddenly, a gust of wind causes Rocco to lose his grip and begin to fall. He quickly grabs a nearby vine and begins to swing away from the tree. Rocco's horizontal displacement as a function of time is given by this. Where, dude, Rocco's having a fucking time, dude. All right, Jeff. Yeah, Jeff does. Yeah, bye, Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Jeff doesn't like the physics. Okay. Is the horizontal displacement from the bottom of his swing arc in meters and at time t equals seconds? Is Rocco's moment an example of damped harmonic motion? Explain how you can tell. Well, it's definitely harmonic because you have a cosine term here in terms of t. It is damped because this term right here is affecting the amplitude, and that's going down as a function of time. The question is like whether it's critically damped or like underdamped. I think they're just saying damped in general. So for this, I would say like yes. I say you have an oscillatory, or I would say like you have simple harmonic motion term and an e to the minus t term that decreases the amplitude. Okay, great, cool. Okay, Biff can grab Rocco if Rocco swings back to within 1 meter from where he started following. Will Biff be able to rescue Rocco? Explain using mathematical reasoning. Okay, let me think what's happening here. So they're foraging for food, and he begins to fall. He grabs a vine and begins to swing away from the tree. Okay. So, I'm assuming... Monkared said it's not overdamped, then the oscillation is replaced by relaxation, yeah. I hate it when I'm foraging for food and a gust of wind causes me to lose my grip and fall. Well, here's my question. Do we know how much they fell? That's my... that's where I'm like a little confused. A gust of wind? I'm just trying to like picture what the fuck's happening here, dude. Wait, what? So, at t equals 0, right? This is 1, and this is cosine of 0, which is 1. This is 5. So wait, at time equals 0, he's swung all the way over here? Like, what happened? This koala bear got like mad push, dude. What? I don't understand.
I guess he was like when he was on the branch, he was, I guess, 5 away, maybe.
Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe.
Yeah, assuming that
maybe?
he's swinging from a distance.
Yeah, he fell and grabbed the vine at an angle. Oh, I see. Okay, so he was like 5 away. So he was here. We agree he was here. He falls down. And then he swings back and forth. But I don't know how much he fucking fell. Or, okay, I think I know what we're going to do. We're going to assume that that he grabbed... Dude, this is so weird. It doesn't matter. Well, it kind of does matter. Because I don't know when he grabbed the vine. Like, he's falling straight down, and then he grabs the vine. Or are we assuming he grabs the vine the second he starts following? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think this is what we're saying. I think we're saying that this right here, This is at t equals 0. He's 5 away. And then he's going to start doing this. Yeah. Yeah, this is a
Oh no.
it's a fucking garbage ass animation picture thing.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
It's terrible. Yeah, okay. We're going to assume he grabs it like right here and then he just starts doing this. Okay. So, I need him to come back within 1 meter. Okay, so we're going to say at t equals 0, x is equal to 5, and I'm also going to say y is equal to 0. Okay? Can we I think we can deal with that, right? And so he's going to swing this way, and then he's going to come back, right? And so I want to know basically like how far is he from here when I want to say we're at the maximum angle that can happen, right? I want to get
this is just like
this is like a really poorly worded question.
Disguised spring problem. I feel like this is just like a disguised.
This is just poorly done trying to do it they're just trying to do it in 2 dimensions.
oscillator.
It's so poorly done in 2 dimensions. Okay. What I think happens is, so this is t equals 0, x equals 5, y equals 0, and so you effectively have like cosine of 0. And so that's going to be the maximum x position. I want to get back to the maximum x position. And the only way to get to the maximum x position is for cosine to then go to 2 pi. So instead of cosine of 0, which will get me positive 1, I need cosine of 2 pi. All right? All right, so next, so he swings back when cosine of like whatever the fuck here is equal to 1 again. Right? And so, yeah, maybe it is a small angle approximation. And so that occurs when this is equal to 0, 2 pi, 4 pi, so forth, so forth. So whatever's inside there is pi t over 2. We're going to set that equal to 2 pi because that's the next time he comes back. You can cancel some pi's. So t equals 4. Okay. All right. So now, let's plug that in to what the total thing would be. Okay. So then, or the total equation for x, right? Because this also there's also a damping term that's happening. So we're gonna say x is x of 4 is equal to 5 cosine of 2 pi, and then this is gonna be e to the minus 0.1 times 4. Okay, so let's see what we get here. So that's cosine of 2 pi is 1, and so I want e to the minus 0.4. That would just be circular motion. Actually, Munker Rudd is actually kind of right. Yeah, wait a minute. Cosine of t?
I think they were just like trying to come up with a question that's not as directly a spring question, but it's supposed to be a spring question. Because plus if you look at the amplitude
Yeah.
of it, right? The 5 cosine, and they say it's in meters. This dude's swinging like 16 feet in horizontal distance, back and forth. Like that like has to have like some sort of like vertical component to it.
All right, let's just do it. All right, so e to the minus. We're gonna deal the best with what we got here. e to the minus 0.4, right? Is going to be that, so 0.67. And then we're going to multiply that by 5. And so that's going to be 3.35. So I would argue that no, the koala bear will not be able to get within a meter of his original, a meter from where he started falling, because he's going to be 3.35 meters away in terms of x. Oh, sorry, he's going to be 5 minus. So wait, so 5 minus 3.35. You can say that he's going to be 1.65 meters away. Poor Rocco.
Oh shit, not good.
Poor Rocco. Okay. The other option, Rocco, is to let go of the vine at the bottom of one of the swings and drop to the ground. But Rocco will only feel safe doing this if the horizontal velocity at the bottom of the swing is less than 2. Assuming Biff is unable to save his friends, how many times must Rocco swing back and forth on the vine before he can safely drop to the ground? Okay. So this is cool. So now they're saying like dx dt has to be less than 2. Right? This is the position, and maybe you've learned this, or maybe you haven't, but velocity is the derivative of position. That's kind of a physics concept. So, if you want to take the derivative of this, it's kind of a little messy, honestly, right? So, x of t is equal to 5 cosine pi t over 2 e to the minus 0.1 t. So then dx dt, this is going to be a product rule, right? Because you have two components. You have this is a function of t, this is a function of t. So do derivative of the first. So derivative of cosine of pi t over 2, that's going to be negative sine of pi t over 2. But then it's also a chain rule. You got to take the derivative of what's inside of cosine. And so that would be times pi over 2. And then that's e to the minus 0.1 t. And then you would say plus the derivative of the second, which is a chain rule. E to the x is e to the x, but then you got to take the derivative of what's on top on the exponent. So that's going to be minus 0.1 e to the minus 0.1 t, and then times the original thing. So whatever, put the 5, and then put cosine of pi t over 2, right? Okay, but then here's some special conditions, right? We say we only want to let go at the bottom of the swing, right? The bottom of the swing is when cosine of blank 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 is equal to 0, right? That's when I have no horizontal displacement. That's when I'm at the bottom of my swing. And so that occurs when pi t over 2 is equal to either like pi over 2 or 3 pi over 2 or 5 pi over 2 and so forth. The other way to write this is you see how it's odd multiples of pi over 2? That's the same thing as 2n plus 1 pi over 2. You got your algebra star test tomorrow? Nice. Yeah, if you need help, post a screenshot of your question. I'll go over it. Okay. So Nick, Gladiator, his original was 5, and he came back to 3.35, which is 1.65 away. So he didn't get within 1. That's why he flies away. That's why he's not able to save himself, or Biff is useless. Okay. So from this, you have pi t over 2 is equal to 2n plus 1. Pi over 2. Cancel, 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 cancel. So you get t is equal to 2n plus 1. So that's actually kind of cool. So t is equal to like 1, 3, 5, 7, blank, 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 blank. Okay. So let's look at our terms here, because actually one of these might go away. And indeed it does. So we said already, right? We need cosine of whatever to be 0 to be at the bottom. That means this term here is 0. Oh, it's okay, Monk Road. Does that make sense, Gladiator? So, again, this was the full equation for the x velocity. Sorry, for the x position. I took the derivative, and that was a product rule. And now what I'm showing is that the second half of this product rule is 0. Because at the bottom of the swing, this cosine term will be 0. Let me know if you get that. That's a very important concept to make this, like, not absolutely god-awful to do. Yes, because that's the x-intercept. Well, it's the y-intercept technically, but yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's still the y-intercept of cosine.
You can also simplify your sine as well.
Yeah, good too. Right, yeah. And then here's the other cool thing. Yeah. So t is always going to be an odd number. So this will always be, well, I guess, dude, technically this thing would be positive and negative, right? Yeah. Which makes sense, right? Yeah, it's just alternating. Okay. So this will always be plus or minus 1. Or you say here, plus or minus 1 at the bottom.
If you think about it, technically, if we stick directly to what the question is saying, we don't need to find the minimum. We just need to find the first value. It's negative. Doesn't matter how large.
Yeah. Well, it said less than 2. Yeah. Yes. I think they mean the magnitude, though. I think we're gonna go with magnitude. Okay. Here you go. Okay. All right. So remember that t. So at the bottom of the swing, right? T is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, right? There are only specific times when our koala bear here is at the bottom of his swing, right? There's only specific. It's like, for instance, this would be t equals 1. This would be like t equals 3. This would be t equals 5. This would t equals 7, and so forth, right? And so what I notice is, okay, now let's think about how sine and cosine work when we only have specific values that go in. So for sine, remember that on the unit circle, right? Sine refers to the amount of vertical displacement you have, basically. And so at pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, 5 pi over 2. Yes. Yeah, no. I know we're figuring out when x of t is equal to 0. Yeah, correct. I do agree with that. And what I'm saying is x of t is 0 when t is an odd number. Now, looking at my velocity terms, okay, once I figured out velocity has 2 trig parts to it. One of the trig parts, by how the product rule works, is the same cosine function. And since this thing is already going to be 0, I don't care what this is. This all goes to 0. And then what I'm showing is that the sine part from the product rule, because I had to take the derivatives at some point, that's always going to be plus or minus 1. Because if you're putting in odd multiples of pi over 2 into sine, that's what this is, right? Pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, 5 pi over 2. You're either going to get like plus 1 or minus 1. Plus 1 or minus 1. The reason why that makes sense, why it's always going to be plus 1 or minus 1, is if you think about the swing of our dear friend Rocco here, and you want to look at, like, for instance, what the vertical velocity is. When he's swinging this way, right, the vertical velocity is going to be negative. When he's hit this and then he comes back, now the vertical velocity is maximum and positive. And again, if you wanted to go by physics, due to conservation of energy, the velocity would have to be the maximum at the bottom of the swing. And that's shown here in the sine and cosines as well. And it oscillates from, like, going to the left to going to the right. Does that make sense? So there's a physics explanation, but then there's also like you can see it in the math. Yeah. Okay. So this shit's always plus or minus 1, so I don't give a fuck. So this is 5 pi over 2, and then this is left. And then this is e to the minus 0.1 t. This is now going to be the velocity, and we could say like at the bottom. And this is only true for t is equal to 2n plus 1. And n is, I don't know, contained in all integers. Whatever. Do you guys do something like this? Something like that. Okay, so now we just like plug some values in. Okay. Oh no, what happened to your power? Oh, the power. Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh man. I hope your power's okay. Wait, is Texas getting hit by like storms or stuff right now? Breasticles? Okay, 5. So let's do 5 pi. We're just gonna plug in some values. So I'm gonna say 5. No, where's my symbol? 5 pi over 2. And then we're gonna say times e to the minus 0.1 x is what we're gonna say. And then I'm gonna plug in some values for x. So if x is equal to 1, well, I already know that's gonna be like way too much. So if 1 goes into x, and then we do this, that's a velocity of 7. Alright, that's too high. It rains once in all. Oh no, I'm sorry, Bresco.
Oh no.
That sucks. Alright, let's see like on swing number 3. Just curious. Still not. Yeah, it's still at 5. Okay. Let's go to swing number 7 maybe. Still a lot. 3.9. Okay, so I don't know, 15? We could have graphed this. This would have been faster, but I was hoping I'd get it. Is there a way to do it without? Yeah, I guess there is. Yeah, you could do it this way. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we could be smart. We could just set this equal to 2. All right, so we say 2 is equal to 5 pi over 2 e to the minus 0.1 t. Multiply both sides by 2. You get 4 over 5 pi is equal to e to the minus 0.1 t. And then you take the ln of both sides. Right? So ln of 4 over 5 pi is equal to 0.1 t, negative 0.1, divided over. So divided by negative 0.1. So let's see what we get. So ln of 4 over 5 pi divided by negative 0.1. That gets me 13.67. Okay. So that's what... Nice! We'll see you in a second, Justin. Or we'll see you in 46 minutes. Thanks for hanging around with us. I'll leave you a shout out, by the way. Yeah. Justin's an awesome other... Make sure, go follow Justin. Another awesome math instructor at University of Colorado Boulder, I think. So, yeah, you're welcome, dude. Right, we're gonna get to that. So t is equal to 13.67, which means that t is gonna be need to equal for now. I hope that's a good for now, not a bad for now. Oh, you're moving to Virginia? Okay, cool. Nice. I thought it was maybe like an ominous, like for now, like because I know all the universities are doing budget cuts right now. It's terrible. Okay, so I think so you get t equals 13.67, but it has to be an odd time. It has to be like 1357 or whatever. So t has to equal 15. Oh, end of your postdoc. Nice. Congrats, dude. So back and forth. So yeah. T is equal to 13.5. T is equal to 15. So let's think. When he goes back and forth, right? So this is t equals 0, t equals 1, t equals 2, t equals 3, t equals 4. So it takes, the period is 4. So it takes 4 times, 4 seconds, t equals 4, to do one back and forth. So you can say like 1 back and forth is t equals 4. So 15 over 4 is, yes, equal to well, I get 4. No. Yeah, 3.75. Yeah, so 3.75. Yeah, cool. There you go. Yes, so swings. Okay. You can also do e to the IAPT and take I sine squared to be the potential energy, kinetic energy, and then it's spiral, let it factors. Yes. Yeah. The Euler stuff works too. Yeah, with the e to the IT. I agree. That's another way to do it. I don't think they need to do it. I think this is literally just a simple harmonic motion question for math. Does that make sense, Gladiator? Why it's 3.75 swings? Because a single back and forth is 4 seconds. You could also look at like the period of this, which again, I don't know how much math and how much physics to get into. Yeah, good. You have how long? Good. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, there you go. And then I don't know, sketch a graph. Just fucking plug it in. You're good. Yes, for a calc class. Okay, so you're probably not doing period then. So then, yeah, you're okay. Good. All right, great. Cool question. It seemed really whack at first. It seemed like a really whack question at first, but then it started to make sense. Nice. Gladiator. Yeah, it was a good question. Biff and Rocco swinging on a tree. Kissing. Does anyone ever sing those songs anymore? I got midterm for calc as 92. Nice. Congrats on the 92. Later in physics, Euler. Yeah, Euler has entered the chat. Cool. Alright, let's see what we got next for questions. We only got 3 left. Breasticles ace and 1K. Yeah, keep it up. Okay. Go choose a winner.
Let's go gambling!
Although I think Breasticles might not be able to answer because their power's out. Oh, Ace! It's you, Ace. Breasticles is shadow banned. Oh, okay, we're doing more. Here, we're gonna do more titrations. Okay. All right. NH3 with HCl. These are strong. I think ammonia is a strong base, right? Oh, ammonia is weak. Oh, is it? I thought ammonia was strong. Okay, fine. All right. Let's first do the ice. So let's do what the reaction is. So first reaction is elimination. First reaction is what we call like an acid base elimination. Okay. And what happens there is you have NH3 is being added to HCl. And that's going to annihilate into, I don't know, what, like... Definitely some water. I think there's like water somewhere. I guess NH4 plus Cl minus. Let me see. Oh, it just forms NH4Cl. Okay, it just forms a salt. Okay, fine, whatever. That's kind of right. Okay, this is just a salt. All right, so let's do ICF. See what we got. Okay, so initial is 30 milliliters of 0.12 molar. This stuff you need in moles, not in concentrations for ICF. So this is 0.03 times 0.12. And then the initial HCl is also 30 milliliters. And then that's going to be 0.15 molar. Oh, so very cool. So actually, there is going to be more acid than base. And this is weak. This is weak. This is strong. Okay, cool. So then the change is going to be minus... here, this will be minus 0.03 times 0.12. So this final will be 0. And then this will be minus 0.03 times 0.12. Hate it when real life interferes with Twitch.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah, you should know HCl is strong just off the bat. You should just know. Again, I know ammonia is a base. I don't know if it's a strong or weak base, but it honestly doesn't matter because you have so much strong acid, you're going to kill off all of this base. No matter if it's weak or strong, you have way more strong acid. So this is going to leave you with... what's that going to be? 0.03 times 0.03. Oh, that's cool. So 0.009. So we can here say like 9 times 10 to the minus 4 moles of HCl. Okay. The second reaction is what we call like a complete dissociation. And the reason for this is because a strong acid will not form a buffer. That E looks like an F. Which E looks like an F? Which one of my E's? Oh, no, this is an F. This is an F. This is ICF. No, this is ICF. This is initial, change, and then this is final. The reason why it's final equity, or A, sorry, is that there is no back and forth. There's no equilibrium. This is just two things just annihilating each other. They're not going back and forth. Yeah. So strong acids completely dissociate. They don't really act as buffers, so there is no equilibrium. So in this case, you literally just have like HCl plus H2O is going to go straight to H3O plus Cl minus. Okay? And this is just all of this turns into this. If it's a strong acid. If it was a weak acid, or let's say, for instance, that there was more of the ammonia than this. Let's say, like, a counterexample. Let's say we had more of the NH3. What would happen is you would have NH3 plus H2O would go back and forth between NH4 plus and I guess like OH minus. I think that's how this works. Yeah, this will take, yeah. Okay. This would be an ice table. Okay. Where the amount of NH4 here would equal the amount of NH4 that was like produced from the elimination. So you would have an initial amount here. You would have an amount of this that was still left over. And then you would have to do either Henderson-Hasselbalch, or you'd have to, I don't know, do the whole table, you know, minus X, plus X, whatever, and then solve to get POH. Yeah. That's the counterexample of when you do have a buffer forming. We don't have a buffer here. This is a strong acid. This is going to dissociate completely. So I can just say that the concentration of H3O plus is going to be equal to the concentration of HCl. Now, what was the concentration of HCl? Okay, well, I had the moles of HCl. So concentration of HCl is going to equal the number of moles divided by the total volume. And the total volume is 30 milliliters plus 30 milliliters. So it's 60 milliliters. So you're going to say like 0.03 plus 0.03. And so let's get a value for that. So divide that by 0.06. You're going to get 0.015. Okay. So this is equal to 0.015. So then pH is equal to the negative log of 0.015, which is going to be like 2. So do the negative log of that. And, right, cool. You get a pH of 1.82. Bingo. And there you go. That should be it. Does that make sense? Let me know, guys. Lots of review needed. Yeah, you just go through all the cases. You want to get comfortable with like strong acid, weak base, strong base, weak acid, and then you want to get comfortable with the case where like either the strong acid or the strong base wins, or the case where the weak acid or weak base wins. Because one of them, they're always going to be an ICF for the first thing, but then the decision is, do I have to do an ICE at the end, or do I just literally write down the remaining concentration and just calculate pH? Magnus, can I post questions here? We have a website, Q, if you want to post. There they are, Magnus. Just use that. That's how we do with all the questions. Alright, but let's mark that as done. Good job, Ace. It's fun. And then just to make sure, because again, I kind of did that all off the cuff. Let me just throw that at chat real quick and just see like what ChatGPT says. They're probably going to say the same thing. I just want to make sure. Because sometimes I make mistakes. It happens.
Oh, no.
Yeah, HCl wins. Cool. 0.15. Yeah, pH is 1.82. Yep. Nice. All right. This is how your friend did it? The fuck is your friend doing, dude? What?
Oh no.
Emotional, damn it!
Your friend did it wrong. Yeah, your friend messed up at the beginning. If you want me, I'll show you where it is. So what your friend did wrong here is they wrote down that the NH3 was 0.15 molar, but the HCl was the 0.15 molar. Unless this crossing out here, is this changing the question? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Because if it was switched, then this would make sense. Because then you have, again, more base than acid. And so the base is going to win. Alright? And so then you have to end up doing... Yeah. I mean, because this is a simpler question if there's more strong acid than weak base. But if there's more weak base than strong acid... then yes, you do eventually have to go to an ICE table here. You got to use KB, and then you got to do all this, because this would form a buffer. Yeah, Clips, you can ask whatever. I mean, I'll tell you real quick whether I can do it or not. If I can't do it, then like we'll try to like learn with AI. If I can't do that, then it's all good. You know. I generally give like a maximum of like 20 minutes to a question just to like keep things fair. Because I know some students are waiting and they have like things I could answer. So I'm happy to like spend time trying to learn things I don't know, but there's like a time limit to it. Okay, cool. All right. Well, yeah. Let's see. And here's the other thing. Equity or Ace, sorry. I get you guys confused because you're both kind of doing the same stuff. You could also say here, what if we switched the initial concentrations? So yeah, this will show you like what happens. Oh, where's my okay, my mouse did finally die. Give me a little bit, give me like 2 minutes. I gotta go find another battery for it, but then we'll be good. Cool. Oh, my mouse works again. Nice. Okay. Am I familiar with Lagrangians? Yeah. I mean, I've done them. I can try them. Yeah. Okay, here you go. So, yeah, Ace. If you switch them, right, you would then have a buffer. This is the step 4 part. And so you would have to use Henderson-Hasselbalch. Or you could do what your friend did with using an ice table. Both work. And then you get 8.65.
My man.
So cool. Here, I'll share this whole chat link with you as well. I'll put it in the question, so you can go check it out. All right, let's go see what the next question is going to be. All right, let's go to the queue. Again, if you're curious about how to ask a question, actualofficehours.com. Yep, good. Yep. So there's a website, actualofficehours.com, and then once you go to that website, just type in your username, drag in a screenshot, and then hit upload. You can also, like, if you have the image in your clipboard because you screenshotted it with clipping board or whatever, or snipping tool, whatever it's called, you can also control V. It will work here. So let's go check the queue. Breasticles look like they would win. I don't know if Breasticles is here though, so I might have to skip them, unfortunately, or we'll use it for later. But okay, let's just pick.
Let's go gambling.
It would be Breasticles. Let me see what Breasticles' question would be. Unfortunately, I think Breasticles lost power because of a storm at their house. And yeah, I'm not sure I could do this without a little bit of help. But he was overthrown as dictator? No. He was not overthrown as dictator. Ba-da-da. Okay. So here, I'll put that in our Discord for now. If he comes back, we'll do it. So let's go see what the other questions are. Oh, okay. So 1K is like, bro, my question better get picked. I have a 94% chance. It was an example I had in class a while back that we ran out of time in lecture for. I mean, if you can at least just like write it up and then take a screenshot of what you wrote and then like paste it in, that also counts. It doesn't have to be like a picture of the actual question.
Let's go gambling!
Okay, there you go. 1K. All right, let me tell 1K we're doing their question. All right. Looks like we're doing some buoys. Okay, a buoy bobs up and down. Here, let me tag 1K if they're still here. There you are, 1K. We're doing your question. Up and down the lake, the distance between the highest and low points is 1.5 meters. It takes 6 seconds for the buoy to move from its highest point to its lowest point and back to its highest point. Model as a function of time. Great. Yeah, they do. Yeah, the handwriting's absolutely terrible sometimes. The buoy bob equation, yeah. Okay. So let's like try to like graph this a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to say this is like the equilibrium, I guess. Assume that it's at equilibrium point, it's equal 0. I'm going to say this is equilibrium. And we're going to say its highest point is here. Its lowest point is here. And that the distance between the highest and lowest is 1.5. Okay? Well, if this distance between the highest and the lowest is 1.5, that tells me this is 0.75. And then this is negative 0.75. Good.
My man!
Yes, it also takes 6 seconds for move its highest point to its lowest point. So that tells me that the period is equal to 6. So here. The green stuff came from that. And then this information is going to say... I love what they call vertical displacement V, but that's usually velocity.
Oh no.
Assume it's at the equilibrium point at t equals 0, and then the buoy's on its way down. Okay, cool. So at its equilibrium at t equals 0, it's on its way down. So then it's going to do this. And that total time is going to be equal to 6 seconds. Okay? Alright, so then how do we come up with this? Like, what does this look like? So to me, something that's like doing this is called negative sign. This is where you kind of want to know like what the graphs look like. So for instance, this right here, this is positive sign. But then negative sign would be that. That would be negative sign. And so this one looks like negative sign. It's annoying because my teacher in 9th grade referred to rise as vertical displacement, and yeah, rise over run.
Oh no.
It's like, why am I always running horizontally? Like, I guess you can't really run vertically. Okay, so this is definitely negative sign because it's going. It starts at 0, and it's going down. Okay. All right, so we're gonna say y is equal to. This is gonna be negative sign for sure. And then what goes here is the amplitude. Well, the amplitude is 0.75. That's the distance from what they call like the midline to the top or the midline to the bottom. And then we need to talk about the period, okay? And so how this works, this is always 2 pi over the period times t. But the period's equal to 6. Or here, let me write this out in like 2 different places. Let me do this. Okay, I'm gonna say this is amplitude. I'm gonna say like A, and then this is gonna be 2 pi over 6. So final answer is negative 0.75 sine of pi over 3 over 2. Sine of pi over 3 times t. Bingo bango. Okay, cool. And then sketch the graph over 2 cycles. Cool. Well, it's just this. I guess we could put another one in there. I incorporated the phase change with the minus sign. You're right. I could have added another pi to it, I guess, if I wanted to, but whatever. But there you go. 2 cycles. Yeah, either works. So you could have this. Yeah, for sure. You could have this. Or you could have added pi, yeah. Okay. Cool. Looks good. There you go, 1K.
Well done! Well done!
Alright, this was 1Ks. Alright, let's see what else is on the queue. Sorry, let me get through all the stuff we've had. Magnus, you're the only one there. With 67 votes.
Nice!
We're still gonna spin it.
Let's go gambling!
Oh, there's Breasticles. Breasticles, what's up? We can do yours next. I just kind of... I didn't know where you were, so... You're back? Okay. Come on back. I think we can do this one really, really easy. And then I'll have like 15, 12 minutes, whatever, to do yours. The graph that shows the variation of 1 over lambda squared with the kinetic energy E, where lambda is the de Broglie wavelength of a free particle, is... Ooh, okay. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think E is equal to HF, right? And then I know that F lambda is equal to C, or V, I guess, technically. So, bum 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 bum. Well, yeah, well, it's HV, but V is frequency. Yeah. Whatever, we'll say this, okay. So yeah, so E is equal to HC over lambda. That's the main thing. So this is 1 over lambda. Okay, oh, but they're graphing it versus 1 over lambda squared. Oh, very cool. Oh, fascinating. Well, that would be with 1 over lambda. This is 1 over lambda squared. Right? Let me think how that works. So this is the same thing as E is equal to HC times 1 over lambda squared, but then like the square root of it. Right? So this looks the same thing as like y is equal to m times the square root of x. Or wait. Oh, sorry. E's on the x-axis. Sorry. Okay, one sec. HC over lambda. I want to graph. So this is E over HC is equal to 1 over lambda. So then I need to square both sides. So 1 over lambda squared is equal to 1 over HC squared, and then this would be E squared. And so, yeah, this would look like y is equal to blank, 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 x squared, right? And so this should look like this. So I think it's graph 4. Do we agree it's graph 4? You think it's 3? That would be if it's 1 over lambda squared versus E squared. Key says 3. Why? Oh, it has mass? Oh, okay. I thought de Broglie wavelength was just for, yeah, I thought we were just dealing with, I thought de Broglie only dealt with, like things moving at the speed of fucking light, right? Okay. So you're saying lambda is equal to h over p, and then what, p is equal to mv. So flippy flipsies. So 1 over lambda is equal to mv over h, and then I need a 1/2 on each side, right? And then I need I guess a 1 over m, because I'm gonna square this. Or really I need... No, actually no, I can just leave it like this, right? And then just square both. Cool. So then that is... yeah. 1/4, 1 over lambda squared is equal to... Actually, so I don't want a 1/2, sorry. I want 1 over the square root of 2. Actually, yeah, this is what I want. One sec. Let's just leave it like this. 1 over lambda is mv over h. I'm going to square both sides. 1 over lambda squared is equal to 1 over h squared. And then let's say mv squared. And then I'm going to put a 1/2. And then I'm going to call that E. Or kinetic energy, I guess, right? So then 1 over lambda squared is equal to 2m over h bar squared kinetic energy. Which is h bar squared. Okay, so now this is y is equal to blank, blank, blank times x. And that's linear. Sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, but then it's not E versus 1 over lambda. It's 1 over lambda versus E, AFG. So that's why it's 3. I agree. Cool. Good question, Munker. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, for, I mean, de Broglie wavelength we usually think about with, like, photons and really fast-moving things. But you're right. Yeah. You're welcome. Welcome, Magnus. Cool. That was a fun question. A little physics. They use E equals P squared over 2m, kinetic energy of electron. I don't remember this formula, but it might have H. You know, yeah, P squared over 2m works. I mean, that just comes from, yeah. Oh, wasn't your question, Munker? Yeah, sorry. I've seen two of my chats. Yeah, that's where this comes from, Magnus. So, P is equal to mv. So, if you square both sides, so P squared equals m squared v squared, right? And then, so if you divide by 2m, then you get 1/2 mv squared, which is just equal to kinetic energy. And so that's the right kinetic is P squared over 2m. Yeah. De Broglie is for things that aren't light. Why did I always think it's E equals HF then? Is that not De Broglie? Yeah, just energy of a photon? Yeah, I think it's just energy of a photon then. Okay. Let's see what we got. Is this the same question? Dude, what is this question?
No, I realized I only have like 10 minutes because my power went out, so this one's a relatively easy. Like
this one's easy?
Sort of analysis type one. Okay. Yeah, it's not that hard.
Okay. Here, let's just do it because technically you got picked first, but I didn't have time to do it. We can do it next time.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Any function n mapped to m is not injective. N is greater than m. Is that what we say?
Yeah, there's some more to it, but I copied it straight from my my OneNote. So basically, those brackets are all of the natural numbers up to n, and then all of the natural numbers up to m.
Up to n. Is this the pigeonhole principle? Fem says. Wait, what? It's the pigeonhole principle.
Yeah. This is the pigeonhole principle. Yes.
I like birds. What's up with birds?
You know, I don't really know who came up with the pigeons specifically. They really could have been a.
Gladiator's like, no, dog. This is concentration of n.
No.
Emotional damage.
Chemistry doesn't get to do math.
Oh damn.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. Is not. What does injective mean?
So it means 1-to-1. So it basically, like definition wise, it would say that if f of a1 equals f of a2, then that implies that a1 is equal to a2, and then it also, by the time says, if a1 and a2 are not equal, then
a1 does not equal a2.
f of a1 and f of a2 are not equal as well.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can think about that, right? You know, if you have the simplest thing, I guess, would be a line, right? If the if the x points aren't the same, the y points aren't going to be the same. But if the x points are the same, the y points will be the same.
And so our goal is to prove that, basically to say that any function that maps from n when n is has a greater cardinality to m is not injective.
Okay. Is that because there are more numbers here that have to map down to fewer numbers? So thus you have
and so our goal is to like,
so for instance, like f of a1 could equal f of a2 and a1 would not equal a2.
Yeah, so like the easy first case to look at is to take a look at m equals 1, right? So our n has to be 2 or greater.
Okay, so let's example. M equals 1. So n would have to be greater than 1, which is, n would have to be greater than or equal to 2. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
And so like this case is easy to prove, right? You just say, because the set containing 1 and 2, or you could just say the bracket 2 is always going to be a proper subset of any n that we choose.
Okay, whoa. Wait,
Or not a
what?
proper subset. A subset.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
Basically, so the brackets mean, right, that bracket 2 is saying that is a set containing 1 and 2, right?
Okay.
So logically, any set that we have is going to have that 1 and 2 as a subset, because we either have right 1 and 2 as our set, which is a subset of it, right? Or we have something greater than that and it contains 1 and 2, so 1 and 2 is always going to be a subset of that.
Okay.
So since we know that, we can just look at 1 and 2 and we can say proof by intimidation. We can look at that and we could say, okay, right, obviously if we say that our f of a1 is equal to 1 and our f of a2 is equal to 2,
Yeah.
or, sorry, our a1 and our a2 are equal to that.
Wait. F of A1 is equal to 1, F of A2 is equal to 1?
I meant to say the other way around.
Okay. Alright, if F of A1 is equal to what?
Oh, 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Oh, not f of a1. We're saying a1 is equal to 1.
Okay, A1 is equal to 1.
Yeah, and then a2 is equal to 2.
2. I agree with that. Okay.
Right, and then so because we only have 1 contained in our set, we can say that f of a1 is equal to a2. Or sorry, f of a1
is equal to F of A2. Okay, I see. Okay, and I'll say since F is a set that only contains 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then F of A1 is equal to 1 and F of A2 is equal to 1. But A1 does not equal A2, so it's not injective.
Yeah, because that's a contradiction.
I would always see, dude, if you just have like if you have too many things here and like not enough things here to map to, you're gonna have to double up at some point, right?
Yeah, and that's once we get past that, this was kind of, because this I just grabbed this from my notes from class today because I was like, I can explain this in a couple of minutes pretty easily. This is what a lot of people in class were kind of like struggling with, was once you get to right m equals 2 as you go up, well, now there's 2 possible values that it can take, and how do you prove that? And so
okay, so what if m equals 2? So n has to be greater than or equal to 3. Okay, so in that case, I don't know what we're gonna say, like 3 is equal to 1 2 3.
Yep.
Okay, but F only contains the set of 1 and 2, and so okay, is this what we're talking about, the pigeonhole? Because I see.
Well, so technically what we're proving
You have
is,
too many pigeons and not enough holes.
Oh shit, not good.
Yeah. And so we want to actually prove that. So then, like, right, if you look at it, it gets ugly because you're gonna have to do a bunch of like back and forth. Well, what if A1 is 1 and A2 is 2, and you have to go through all of that. But here's it's kind of a shortcut. This was.
Do you do the inverse, like the negative space?
Not quite. We're actually gonna use commutations and permutations.
Oh, okay.
Right, because if you think about it kind of backwards, right, instead of thinking how can I map or how can I take 3 values and map it into 2, think on the contrary, how can I take 2 values and map them into 3? And that's right, it's obviously not possible. There's no way you can take two distinct objects.
I
and
see. Yeah, because if
arrange
something's
it
one, if something's
in
one
the
to
tree.
one, right? And whatever. Let's say this is n, and let's say this is m, right? And then this is 1, 2, 3, and then this is 1, 2. I get it. I get it would be hard to maybe harder to prove this, and then like this has to go to either one. You can also just prove, oh, if this goes to this and this goes to this, then nothing is left to go to this, so that it's not 1 to 1.
Exactly. And so this is where we're going to use permutations in this case, is we're going to say, right, using our MPR function, we're going to do 2p3.
Okay, so 2p3. So how many ways out of two things can I pick 3? How many permutations of two things? Oh, but this is just equal to fucking 2.
No.
Right?
No. So if you look at the formula for a permutation, let me.
Oh, it's
I
0.
wrote like a year ago. Yeah, because let me remind myself of the formula. So I don't get too wrong.
I got you.
Yeah, so the
What's
P of nk is m factorial over n minus k factorial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, so you have -1 factorial eventually, which just becomes a problem.
Yeah, because that's not even defined with the gamma function.
Okay, so 2 factorial over -1 factorial, which is bad.
Yeah, which is totally undefined, so we can say, right, that there's 0 ways that you could possibly do that.
Okay. And what? And then is this then an argument by what fuck do we call this? In induction, where I just say like, okay, well this would apply for all like.
Yeah, you
for, like,
could.
the n plus one
I
case?
imagine you could use induction. Easier than that is that if you look at they're all natural numbers for any n or m. And n's greater than m. So for any number that you put in, you're going to get a negative integer on the bottom, which isn't defined at all.
Yes. Okay.
So we can say that for any value of n, any value of m, there's 0 possible ways to map it if n is greater than m.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. It's one of these things where like I'm like, duh, but this is cool to then see with the math like why that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know there's another way to prove it because he was like halfway through teaching it, and I like looked up for my surface and I was like, oh yeah, I already solved it. I just used commutations and permutations, and he basically told me shut up and say that yet. Worry about next class.
You're too smart, dude. There's spoilers.
Well, it's not my fault when they don't offer enough like upper division courses for me to
I know.
take them.
Yeah, you're just big fish in a small pond. That's okay. You eventually get there. Okay, cool. All right, great question. I appreciate that, Bresco. Thank you. I hope you get your power back.
Hopefully. I mean, I have power, but only because I went to my new apartment then in the middle of moving into.
Okay. Which you're going to start streaming once you move in there.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice. All right, cool. Let's close out the stream. All right, thank you everyone for coming to Actual Education Office Hours. Really appreciate all the questions. You guys are awesome. Super great. If we didn't get to your question, which I see Eclipse, I didn't get to yours, unfortunately. Man, no, this looks... Dude, what's with more of these breezes causing people to, like... Oh, okay, so this one's not the koalas. Wow. Okay, this would have been fun. Igloo problem? Okay, cool. Well, yeah, anything that doesn't get added that we didn't get through will get put into the Discord. That may get solved tomorrow, or if someone else wants to go solve it, totally can. So I'm going to do that. Post all. Cool. All right, another reminder, if you found us on, I don't know, YouTube or one of the other things, make sure go to our website, actualofficehours.com, and you can go see all the other fun stuff we do by joining our Discord. You can go check out the streaming schedule to see who else is streaming. So Zach's going to be on tomorrow. Penn will be there. We will be on as well, straddling the two. So bounce on around all the streams. We'll have a lot of fun. And then also make sure to watch on Twitch, YouTube, and all the other stuff. Okay, cool. All right, let's go raid someone. So I'm going to see who we're going to go say hi to. I think we're going to go say hi to Justin because he's doing math over on his channel. Justin is a postdoc that I think teaches calculus sometimes, and he's at University of Colorado Boulder. So let's go say hi to him. Cool. Setting the normal force equal to 0. Ooh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's usually a good thing for like the weightlessness thing. All right, it looks like solving differential equations with power series. Go say hi to Justin for us. Enjoy the start of your week. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.